Hey Anthony, it's Chris. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you could be doing today to bring more customers into your business. Now, I know you're probably sitting there asking yourself, why would I be making this and what's in it for me? Now, the answer is oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation that they have to hiring somebody is they don't know who is and who isn't an expert. And sadly, yes, there are companies that will go out and they will talk a big talk and they won't follow through on their promises. So I've found that by giving people a free attack plan of actual things they could do to impact their business has resulted in some of those local business owners still asking for my help with this. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you heard and you could see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that could truly help you in your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of the day you just want to take this free attack plan I gave you and use for yourself, that works for me too. Now let me show you the 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. And the first thing I want to go over with you today is content. First off, you have a GMB website, which means you pretty much got this off of the Google Map Pack, I believe. That's what it's looking like to me. So using this website would not be a good example for what we're going to go after. So I'm going to go over to your biggest competitor online when it comes to basic handyman services, which, by the way, handyman is such a general statement. There's so many other specific things that we can actually target with this, and you'll be seeing those here in a second. So Mr. Handyman, which is more of a franchise-based company, this is your biggest competitor as far as the online presence goes. And as you can see, they have a decent amount of content on their page. Now, what content is the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page of your site. When you make a website that actually generates you business for you, are going to want to have about 1,500 words to be optimized with Google. This is also going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get traffic for. What a buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase searched into Google that indicates a person is ready to buy a product or service. When you think about content though, why do you feel like Wikipedia is always at the top when you look for a topic? Because they have the most relevant and the most authoritative content, and Google rewards them for it. See, Google also has bots that sweeps your page looking to see if you're the best match with what is being searched. And this is another reason why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for your business. Now, the second and very, very important thing I'm going to go over with you today, and when it comes to optimizing your business online, are backlinks. What a backlink is simply just another website linking to yours through theirs. And to show you what I mean by that, I'm going to go over to a tool that I use called Ahrefs. And this gives you the breakdown of the analysis of the performance of your website. How much traffic you're getting, how many leads you're getting, how many backlinks, what the power of your domain is, what your ranking capabilities are, literally everything. Now, how a backlink works is like this. If I went over here and I clicked on this and it brought me up to their website, that's exactly what a backlink is. Now, there's 2 types of backlinks. There are do follow links and there are do not follow links. The do follow links are the only ones that actually push power to your site, giving your website more authority in Google's eyes, which give you higher ranking capabilities. Those are the only ones that we're really after. The do not follow links, really the only time that's good is if maybe it's a national website and it's going to give you a little bit of clicks here and there. More than likely, they're not going to be any locals that are actually ready to make a purchase. So one thing about backlinks too is that they're not all created equal. You want websites that are powerful linking to you to show Google that you have the authority. Google sees it just like a popularity contest. You also want the backlinks to be relevant because they work a lot more effectively if they are. For example, if you have handyman backlinks linking to you, that's going to do a lot better than, let's say, Pizza Hut. Because if you link pizzas for a living, I'm making this video for the entirely wrong person, and you can probably just stop watching right now. So look at your backlinks, and then we're going to go, or look at their backlinks, and we're going to go look at yours. So right now, your website's really not doing anything for you other than the fact that it's just a place that you can send people, right? And you want websites that are actually generating you business. And when we look at this isn't even doing all that great. There's a lot more opportunity here that this website is not capturing. So this is not your ceiling by any means. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at a little bit of their keywords real quick. So as you can see, Handyman, Greensboro, North Carolina gets on average 400 searches every single month. Them being in the top position got them this previous month about 136. There could be high and low months. There's also, when you search a keyword, you're actually going to be able to come up here in the Google Map Pack, which is the next section, which is why they're not ranking in first place for every single one of these. Or I'm sorry, they're not getting all the traffic for all of this, because even if they're in the first position of organics, that does not mean that they're capturing all of that, because some of those people might be getting it from the Google Maps. There's also Greensboro Handyman, Handyman Services Greensboro, and as you can see, every single one of these have their own search volume. And there's also these little odd job stuff. Grill repair, Greensboro, on average 50 searches a month. Home remodeling. There's so many small different types of keywords that you can actually capture here. And the beauty of it is that you don't have to limit yourself to just a few of these. You can actually rank in first position for all of them. Plus the ones in the surrounding areas as well. Not just Greensboro, but all of those surrounding areas have their own keywords that have their own search volume. Think about for a second what that could mean for you and your business if you had all of this, right? So now let's look at a Google search. Now, the first thing you're going to see here is ads. One thing about ads is that they're not always effective, especially if they're not created properly, and they become a money pit if they aren't. A lot of phones and computers actually have ad blockers too, which is another reason why organic ranking is so important. But this amazing tool right here, this is the Google Map Pack, which I'm sure you're familiar with. Many people go here first to find a business to fill their needs, and getting ranked in the top position here typically means 40 to 50% more call volume than top organic ranking alone. Not just search volume, call volume, actual phone calls, legitimate statistic based on facts. What gets you ranked here is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted word for word into directories such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. Now, there are some other ranking factors here. They're kind of outside of the scope of this video. I don't want to bog this video's length down with a bunch of tiny little details. But the number of quality citations and how you're ranking organically in the search are the biggest things when it comes to ranking in the Google Map Pack. So just kind of recap what we went over. Content. Your front page when you get a website needs to have about 1,500 words with properly filled in buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get traffic for. Your service pages should have about 500 to 750 words of the same strategy as well. Your backlinks need to be more relevant, more powerful, and more numerous than your competitor to show Google that you are the authority. And you want to have about 200 to 300 citations to beat out your competitor by a landslide, or just at least substantially more than your top competition. If they have 300, you're going to want 500 because, as you know, the name of the game is domination. Now, if you implemented all of these strategies today, you can become #1 on Google for your business and reap the rewards with a ton of new paying customers, more money, more growth, and more freedom. Anthony, I hope you liked this video at least half as much as I enjoyed making it for you. You can either go with this information I provided you today and do it on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. But if you want the most effective route, and you want the route that's going to save you a lot of time and energy that could be going towards servicing these new customers, let's set up a time to chat. With that being said, Anthony, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.